What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a good evening. Hope everybody's had a great day. Tomorrow is already Thirsty Thursday. The weeks are flying by. We're almost in the middle of April. We are 2 weeks from tomorrow away from the draft. And things are quiet. I think the Cowboys are hunkering down, getting ready for the draft, trying to figure out, what shiny new pieces. This is where the Cowboys actually do shine. This is the one thing that you can't complain about if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan because, well, let's be clear. If you watched my video this morning, it was deja vu, although I think part of the video got chopped out from Skip and Shannon. But the funny thing is, we are right exactly where we were this time last year, where they killed the Cowboys. Oh my God, the Cowboys are so bad. You had Skip Bayless literally saying, I started to write a tweet to Jerry Jones saying, wake the hell up, free agency's on here. I mean, look at this thing. They've got nobody. They've signed nobody. And they're just being outplayed. Everybody else is doing great things. The Cowboys are doing nothing. And I swear, you could have taken that video with this year's video, and it's exactly the same. It's kind of funny. Because actually, when you think about the year before that, was the year that they kind of went all in on free agents. Now, they didn't go for the top shelf free agents. I mean, they went for the Dontari Poes, the Clinton Dixes, the Gerald McCoys. They actually went in and they got a lot of free agents. And the reality was they got nothing out of those guys if we actually look back and think about it. And you know what? Here's an interesting thing. Think about 2016. 2016, which was, I believe, the last time the Giants beat Dak Prescott. I think that was the last time they beat the Cowboys. They beat the Cowboys twice. And they spent $250 million on their defense. Their defense played pretty well. But since that time, that team has done horrific things when it came to the draft. They've made free agent moves that just haven't panned out. Over and over and over again. Like my man Rashid says, what? Why did we draft the wide receiver? Why did we draft the wide receiver? Because they didn't pan out. They go get guys like Kyle Rudolph, and it's not good. They have Odell Beckham as a draft pick, and they end up having to let him go, and his only claim to fame before that was the one-handed catch in a loss. They've gone after player, and they've stunk up the place when drafting. They thought Barkley, thought he got a home run. Guy can't stay healthy. Got Daniel Jones, a guy they thought was going to be, the next Eli Manning. And no, just hasn't. And so as we proved for my buddies from College Football Matrix, the Giants have to make up for the draft in free agency. Because they just don't draft well. They draft guys like Eric Flowers in the first round. He's done better in the last couple of years, but you have to look at him as a bust for the Giants. Dave Gettleman sucked. Well, the Cowboys, we got Will McClay. And Will McClay should be the GM for the Dallas Cowboys. If I had one wish of the one thing I wish the Dallas Cowboys could do, just say, you know what, we're going to live and die. And we're going to let Will McClay make the calls. But that's not going to happen. Because Jerry Jones, Lord knows, he's making his own money. Cowboy cryptocurrency. Now, let's hope he doesn't do like the Washington football team does, where they keep your security deposits. They're supposed to refund you. You know what I mean? Here's the thing with cryptocurrency. It's here today. It could be gone tomorrow. Hey, what you talking about, son? That money you put into the Cowboys, well, the cryptocurrency kind of went back downhill. It's all good. It can be back up tomorrow. That's why. Yeah, let me hold a little bit more of that change you got there, son. Yeah. It's interesting. So Jerry Jones, King Jerry is my new name for it. King Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, when he came on out, dreaming about all this new money he's got. And of course, knowing he's got the son who's a miser, that's Stephen Jones. He doesn't know how to build a team. But you know what? I don't have to worry about all my money being spent up by that guy. When I'm away from here, he's going to be holding on to all that cash. So that money will stay right here in the star with the Dallas Cowboys. But Jerry Jones literally said, "My loyal subjects." Can you dig it, suckers? Can you dig it, suckers? Can you dig it? Reminded me of Tony Soprano. I'm the blank to blank, mother blank to blank, who's called the shot. And you better give me the respect that I deserve, or we gonna have a problem. Jerry Jones is the head, in charge. I know it was a joke, but the interesting thing about jokes? There's a little seriousness in every joke. And see, Jerry Jones, he believes that. We are his loyal subjects, and you know what? It's kind of hard to disagree with that. It's kind of hard to disagree that we are Jerry Jones's loyal subjects. And how else can you explain it? You made him rich beyond your wildest imaginations. He bought a franchise that was losing $2 million a month. And now it is the biggest franchise in all of football. It's not about winning, because we've had, 4 playoff wins since the 90s? You got more pop and circumstance, bigger parties, great stadium, life of the party. You got wrestling mania. It doesn't really need to win football, because us, loyal subjects, we're always there for King Jerry. Oh well. As P.T. Barnum said, there's a sucker born every minute. Or loyal subjects. So ends another day. I need you guys to do something for me. One of the best fans that I have, one of the best friends that I have, one of the strongest people that I know, one of the bravest people that I know. Stuart Morrison. Stuart Morrison is back in the hospital. When I talked to him earlier this evening, he was about to get a blood transfusion. He's got some things that are going on that they're trying to monitor and figure out what's what and who's who. As I said to him, Stuart, you're in the best place right now because they're going to be able to take care of you. Just keep Stuart tonight in your thoughts and your prayers, and hope for the best for my buddy. I always get out here and say, we'd like to finish the night with, make sure you tell somebody you love them tonight. And I mean that. Stuart, I love you, man. Get better soon. God willing, I'll see you guys in the morning.